In March 2003, Eric Estenzo was 26 years old, a corporal in the U.S. Marines. When his unit was sent to Baghdad, Estenzo and his fellow Marines were excited about going to war and seeing combat.
Killing was often heard of, almost all the time. Like, can't wait to kill somebody. Why not? We're Marines. We're sent to Iraq. We're doing what we're supposed to do. And, we need some blood on our hands.
But Eric quickly began to have doubts about the war. He was disturbed by the treatment of ordinary Iraqis, and his doubts grew into opposition. He began to draw pictures of what he saw.
Just seen so many detainees get cycled through this building, and although it was unlike training, this was the actual real thing. And I wanted to somehow record this event, and this guy seemed to be the prime candidate for it. He's called Detainee 337.
Eric and other Iraq veterans are speaking out against a war which has left nearly 4,000 U.S. soldiers dead and tens of thousands of Iraqis. Hart Viges served with the 82nd Airborne Division and took part in the initial invasion of Iraq.
I saw this little boy pick up a rock, and I raised up my rifle, and I was pointing at this little boy. And if that rock would have went any further, I would have blown that little head off his brain.
Who was I? And that's what war does. You do things that you never think you would do.
Nobody emerges unchanged, whether it's an enlisted man like Viges or an officer like Luis Carlos Montalvan, a former Army captain. Montalvan narrowly survived a knife attack. He takes dozens of pills a day for his physical and mental wounds.
One of the things, I was lacerated a few times with their knives, and it was a hand-to-hand struggle, and then ultimately I shot them, one fatally and the other probably fatally, but he staggered away.
Montalvan left the Army 6 months ago. He's going back to school and, like tens of thousands of other veterans, coping with post-traumatic stress disorder.